Music Buzz Live Radio here on World Viral TV. That was Banner Pilot, and we're sitting here in studio with Kelly and Eric from Quemando.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Awesome. Better than being outside. That's
Yeah, God, Jesus, ain't that the truth? That was awesome performance. You sounded wonderful. I'm excited for this night. We've had all three of the groups in here on the show the last month or so, and all three of the performances have been absolutely amazing. And this is just like the test sample of what we're going to get in the full event.
Definitely.
So, should be a great night. So let's get a little background on the group. How long have you guys been doing this, and what brought you together?
Well, we've been together almost 8 years, actually. Yeah. And we just started out basically in Boulder, got a bunch of friends together, because we were in different salsa bands, various salsa bands, and we decided, let's do it our own way, let's do our own thing, and, try to have the material be a little more different than the rest of, the other groups and stuff, try to have our own sort of stamp on it. Mm-hmm. So as the years went by, we developed, and we've done really, really well in Boulder. We got huge crowds there. We played at the Boulder Theater sometimes, the St. Julian Hotel.
Okay.
Just good groups of dancers, really hot salsa dancers, anywhere from 200 to 300, and then maybe another 100 people just sitting there sipping their cocktails and stuff.
All right.
So as the years have gone by, we've basically developed our music and kept pushing it musically, and as the years have gone by, we've even attracted even better players from places like Cuba and Puerto Rico, places where the music actually kind of came from originally.
Yeah, totally.
So
where the soul is.
Yeah. Exactly.
So how many players are in the group right now?
Well, the small version is like 8 people, and then the big version is 17, and then the sort of regular size version that we're going to do December 20th is a 12-piece version of the band. There's 4 horns, 4 percussionists, drum kit, timbales, congas, bongo bell, piano, bass, and so it's a pretty big production, but that's where all the energy comes from, and that's what sells it to the crowd. So
cool. Well, I guess it's a good thing we've got a good sized stage upstairs, right? Do you guys do? Is this a pretty typical event for you to come down and do a show along with some other groups? Or are you more kind of private event type of performers?
Well, we've pretty much been, we do privates and stuff like that, but this will be the first time that we've worked with another local band in conjunction with Herman's Hideaway. We've done some shows on our own before. Okay. But the cool thing about this event is that you're getting, it's such a great, it covers all the different Latin genres with all the music that we have and that Debajo has. It's just going to be a really cool Latin night, a really good mix of all kinds of Latin
Very
music.
cool.
My opinion, it's going to be epic.
Yeah.
Like totally epic.
I think it might be a sold out night.
Yeah, it's going to be big.
We're used to just salsa. Mm-hmm. But this is going to be a great mix of so many different styles with Debajo there, with their Latin pop, hip hop blend, and that's something that like we don't do, and then we do things that they don't do, so the music is going to complement each other really good. It's going to be a high energy night. We got players in the band from Puerto Rico, Guantanamo, Cuba, Colombia, where Kelly is from, Cali, Colombia, Mazatlan, Mexico, our lead singer's from there, and so, it's just a really, really good band, which is so cool because it's comprised of people from all the different places that make that music what it is. And then we put our own twist on it. For example, those 3 songs that Kelly sang are originals off our new album. Okay. So it's like a combination of salsa, funk, pop, and heavy metal. So it's pretty authentic. I don't know if anyone's really done that quite yet.
So you got people from all over the place. How did that originate? I mean, is this like are you a Craigslist band, or is it just kind of organically put together through connections?
Pretty much connections, we all played in anywhere from 4 to 5 different bands at the same time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But then after a while, you go, well, we see it, we want to do it this way, Yeah. And so the only way you do that is when you go and you do it on your own, Okay. So we all just kind of got together in Boulder and started. We spent about 6 months doing sheet music because all the arrangements are pretty intricate and complicated, as you can imagine, with 12 people, having to line up, So we were actually in a garage rehearsing, and somebody, the cops came for a noise complaint, actually, and then right when the cops came, then the neighbor came over and said, hey, we're getting married. Can we hire you guys? At the same time. And that was
That's
our first gig.
Free publicity.
That was
right
the
there.
first gig that
Hell
we got
yeah.
in Boulder was a wedding. And then after that, we got a call from a club called Centro. They had Sunday music, live music every Sunday, Latin music. Started playing there, and just like the name indicates, Burning, it just took off. People just latched right onto it, and we're kind of lucky to have that extra little flair there. So
Cool. So if I'm gonna be out on the dance floor on this night,
Are
Drink.
you? Are you, Tim?
of course I am a dancer. You can ask my girlfriend.
Okay.
And we will have that on video for World Viral.
How self-conscious should I be? Because I'm not gonna lie, salsa is not my no dancing really is my forte. But I think the last time I salsa danced in public was about 6 years ago, I think.
you don't have to. You just have to drink, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
No.
see, that's what I wanted to
Actually-
hear. That's what I wanted to
What
hear.
I was going to say was when we play, for example, in Grand Junction, we play a big festival there every summer, and I think only like 10 people know how to salsa dance, and about 400 people show up, and people are just
You just
Yeah,
wanna
you're
get
seeing
beat
it all.
up.
or headbanging to it. It's just the energy of the music makes you move, and then
Cool.
when everybody else is doing it around you, you just have fun and get down on the energy. So.
Cool.
That's
Right
way
on.
awesome.
So you guys still doing a regular gig at La Rumba?
Oh, yeah. We actually are playing there November 29th, which is about a month before our show. We're going to plug it there. We play there probably once every 2 months, I think.
Okay, cool.
And then the St. Julian Hotel is one of our favorite fixtures in Boulder. That's just a really cool place to play. There's such a great cultural mix of different people of all different races and everything, coming together. Old, young, everybody loves it. So it'll be good to get back
Sounds
to
like a
Herman's,
good time.
though, and
Yes, definitely.
and do something different, because I don't think this has really been done around Denver really yet, bringing hot salsa band in with another local good band like DeBajo and some of the other bands that are there, and throwing it all together. There's been reggae nights and rock nights and stuff like that, but just an all-inclusive Latin night with salsa and everything.
Yeah, this is something
It's like-
special for Herman's
Totally,
for sure.
Yeah, you were
really
saying that
cool.
salsa has just been getting this really nice following in the area.
Yeah, it is. It's been around Denver for about 30 years, starting about in the 80s. La Rumba was the place that started it. And over the last 2 or 3 years, I've seen, I don't know how many dance studios pop up all over the place. And they all have really good instructors, and they all have their groups of 20 or 30 good dancers. And there's like 20 or 30 studios like that. And it just spreads like wildfire, basically, because then they get their friends to do it. Then they come to the shows. They want to sport their new moves that they learned at the class or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, yeah, it's grown. It's grown really nicely here in Denver for sure. So
Hell yeah.
Cool. Is there anywhere online we can check you guys out in advance so we can, practice some moves at home by ourselves and so we're looking good?
sure, exactly. Well, you can go to our website, which is quemando.com. That's QUEMANDO.com. Or you can go to Facebook and do a search for Quemando Salsa,
Okay.
one word. And then pretty soon we're going to be featured on, if you go to Netcast Media, NETQAST, that's a new media. It's
Okay.
like a social music media network that's started in Denver. And we're going to be featured on that as well. So you can just go to Netcast, do a search for Quemando, and we'll have all of our songs on sale, pictures, videos. A link to our YouTube salsa channel is also on the website. You can see what we really look like live. And and if you ever want to just learn some basic moves, go to YouTube and do basic
Yeah.
salsa moves. Shut all the windows at home. And just start learning. Nobody will even see, man.
Cool. Right on. Well, thank you guys for coming down. We really appreciate it. And we will see you December 20th right here at Herman's Hideaway.
Yep.
Stick around on World Viral. We got some more people coming in, including Pedals of Spain, in just a few minutes. We'll be back.
Thank you.
Baby, wake up, you're gonna miss the best part. And don't forget to buckle up, the road is getting dark. Nobody knows you're with me, wouldn't matter if they did. You're a butterfly in a jar with no holes in the lid. Follow the blood stains down memory lane. Ride with me to Lover's League. Ride with me to Lover's League. Where the rocks are sharp, but the water's deep, and every time I just ride it, the waves where they be. Can't believe we're so close to the end. The nightmare is over, we can start over again. I'll help you find the thing you didn't know that you had lost. Look down at the stream, there's only one bridge left to cross. You can scream and shout, but there's just one way out. So ride with me, ride with me.